And I'll tell those thugs from the CDC, I'll be coming to them in a while. The Solomon Clark and the Brent and the Jarvis and all of you, Claude, all of you. I want the police to declare war on you. Very unhappy. I am unhappy. Sometimes I pass by the CDC, I see those thugs there. I see them there. And I don't call them because in my view, you cannot want to associate with me when all you want to do is crime.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
It's Countryman again. Just I lick you with some wisdom, and I lick you with some knowledge. You gotta take inside your brain. It says, son, I've learned a lot out of reading people's faces. No matter how them are going, like them original, them fake. You gotta know when to walk and know when to run and know when to fall and know when to stand.
Viewers' discretion is advice. One more time. Viewers' discretion is advice. I did a video on Mr. Fredericks, Overlord Frog Face, that's what me call him, and it's not no, it might sound disrespectful, but I just like to give names to different people, different characters. Anyways, I did a video and a lot of people came out and they are speaking as if Mr. Overlord is complicit with crime. But straight up, I disagree with all of those comments, and I'm gonna give my opinion in this video. Now, you have crime getting out of control in St. Lucia, and crime has been on the uptick for the longest. Now, when the crime happened, nobody speaks up. The only thing they expect to do is the police commissioner is supposed to wave a magic wand and make the crime disappear. Now, Mr. Fredericks, what he did, I applaud him because he realized that, if we're gonna make something happen, we have to approach these gangsters like this. I'ma have to call them out, and when we call them out like how Countryman do it, this will bring attention to the fucking situation, and then the police them now can get the support they want. Now, if the police them listening to Mr. Frederick, they should be on their P's and Q's right now. Mr. Fredericks realized to navigate the battlefield in St. Lucia and get results, you have to be a certain way, and you have to be how can I put it? Multi-available or multi-flexible if you really want to achieve. Now, you made a statement saying that guys can't deal with it if all what they want to do is crime. And I agree with him because, you see, when you look at the response in terms of how the Minister of Security, which is the Prime Minister, deals with the situation, it seems like Mr. Pierre is not out of touch, with what's going on. He's in touch with what's going on, but it seems like he is puts in place, like the minister of crime, that young dude, you have other people, police commissioner, this, that, whatever, so many different ministers, and he is the minister of justice. So I think what he is doing is hoping that these people can get it right. But sometimes, Mr. Pierre, and I can't tell you what to do, use the right honorable Prime Minister of your country. But sometimes I can give advice. Sometimes you have to run out on them. So he has to come out and run out on them like, oh, Mr. Fredericks, Overlord Frog Face, run out on them and say, yo, pussy, you are gone. Me I put out on a bomber clad picture, and me I make sure the police takes it on a bomber clad count. Have no respect. So they rob the man them, so they rob tourists. So they doing this, so they doing that. And he's calling on the police because
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
one thing we notice politicians do, or I think they do to the police, because I have to defend the police them too, you know. What they do, they steal all the money from out of the country, the system, put their friends, cronies in, and don't put any substantial program in place, like community centers, swimming pools, different after-school program throughout the country to benefit the less fortunate. What they do is, once this part of the population start turn to crime, which usually that's what happens. Sad, not everybody in these disenfranchised community turn to crime, but majority turn to crime, and when them turn to crime, a lot of them turn to crime to try and come out of the ghetto and do certain things, but usually it don't work like that. So now what the politicians them do, them dump it on the police to correct what the politicians should have been working on. The politicians them have no balls. You understand? Them are some big pussy, and that's from Jamaica, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, go right back Trinidad, wherever, yo. You understand? The politicians them won't make the right laws to move these countries forward, and then them dump everything on the police, and then the regular citizens them now, them take it out on them one another, and that's what's going on.
I see those thugs there. I see them there. And I don't call them because, in my view, you cannot want to associate with me when all you want to do is crime. I have a problem with that Solomon Clark. I have a problem. A serious problem with it. Okay? Not too long ago, your thugs, your line right there by Mr. Walters, and you'll rob him, Mr. Commissioner. Mr. Commissioner. This is getting too serious for us to take a lackadaisical approach. I have some SSU guys patrolling that area for me. I have a no loiter inside there. But basically they ignore it. They lime there, they lime under the CDC, and all they do is rob the tourists.
That's another story, but never elaborate on it. The police them, they have to do more investigation, and they have to can tie people to the crime. So all you do that, you have to investigate, and you have to have the major factor is intelligence. So let me give you an example of intelligence. Now, in New York City, and this is simply intelligence, you know, you have the police them and what them do, them target the drug dealer them where sell weed. But the police them also targets the buyers and the low-level buyers. So like for example, you walk up our weed gate or in our store, buy some weed, boom, you come out of the store, you're walking down the street. By the time you go around the block, you see a car roll up on you. Police. Oh, I know what you did. You just went in the weed store and buy some weed. Boom, them search you and them find the weed. Then bring it go down at the lockup. You understand? And that's what you call intelligence, meaning that the police them sit down and them watch and then get the buyers, and then after them get X amount of buyers, they're gonna find a buyer that you say, okay, I'll work with you. And then once them get that, then with the intelligence they go for the dealer. And that's how a simple operation work with intelligence in a New York City. So check this out. Before I go, I'm gonna summarize it like this. The man them in a St. Lucia, them two blood clot workless, because them have it better than a lot of the other Caribbean islands in terms of access to politicians, access to funding, access to a lot of different things. And what them rather do, them rather sit down underneath the CDC and rob tourists and plot against them one another and kill off them one another. Now, what Mr. Frederick's supposed to do? Supposed to enable behavior like that? No. So the man, I don't care if he was hanging out with fucking Hitler back in them days. I don't give a fuck about that. And that's the problem with people. He is dealing with the situation right now, which the situation is out of control, and the man step up. And he is the only minister in St. Lucia who have some balls. And maybe him should be the Prime Minister of St. Lucia. Because, listen, all of the other politicians, them tone deaf. And that's all me feel about it. Listen, my name is Countryman.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.